Have you ever felt something was off in a conversation but couldn't quite put your finger on it? That nagging feeling that something is not right even though the words are harmless or even flattering. You may be experiencing covert manipulation, the subtle, sneaky art of controlling someone without overtly saying anything. And trust me, it's more common than you think. Here's the thing. Manipulation isn't always loud. It doesn't come with threats or dramatic ultimatums. Often, it's what isn't being said that reveals the hidden strings someone is trying to pull on you. The gaps in conversation, the silences, the omissions, they are not just empty spaces. They are a tool. And if you're not paying attention, you can find yourself tangled in someone's web before you even realize it. Think about it. How many times have you walked away from a conversation feeling uncertain or even guilty, but you can't figure out why? It's because manipulation thrives in the spaces between words, in the subtle power dynamics that go unnoticed. It's not always about what's being said to you, but about what's being left unsaid and how that leaves you feeling. Let's take a moment to really break it down. Imagine this. Someone is trying to get you to feel bad about something you haven't done. They don't directly accuse you, but they offer a little comments like, I guess it's just too much to ask, or I didn't expect this from you. Notice the absence in clarity? The vagueness. That's no direct confrontation, no solid point of accusation. But those words are designed to plant seeds of doubt. They make you question your actions, your intentions, and maybe even your worth. What about when someone leaves you hanging, waiting for a response or an acknowledgement that never comes? In this silence, there is a message. You are not important enough for me to acknowledge, or even worse, I don't care enough to give you clarity. They don't have to say it outright. The manipulation is woven into the silence, the absence of care, the lack of response. Covert manipulation is a game of omission, not commission. It's the constant use of half-truths, subtle jabs, and vague statements to get you to fill in the blanks in ways that benefit them. Ever heard someone say, I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong, but then proceed to make you feel like you're doing everything wrong? That but is the key. It's the moment the conversation shifts from neutral to subtle accusatory. They don't directly criticize, but the implication is clear. And now you are left questioning everything. Here is where it gets really dangerous. Because covert manipulation is so subtle, we often don't realize we are being manipulated until it's too late. And the more often it happens, the more it wears down our sense of self. Over time, you begin to second guess yourself, overthink situations, and lose your confidence. Why? Because you've been taught piece by piece that you need to prove yourself, that you are not doing enough, that you are somehow lacking. But here is the truth. You don't need to be a mind reader to spot manipulation. What you need is awareness. Awareness of the silences, the omissions, and the vague insinuations. Pay attention to what's left unsaid. What's left unsaid can often be more telling than what is said. Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. You don't need to make excuses for someone else's failure to communicate or be clear with you. The next time you are having a conversation and feel like you are walking on eggshells, take a step back. Ask yourself, what's not being said here? Are they withholding information or leaving you in the dark to fill in the blanks? Are you being subtly accused without the words to back it up? Don't be afraid to call it out. Sometimes just acknowledging the manipulative tactic in the moment can be enough to deflate it. You have the power to recognize manipulation even when it's wrapped in a neat little bow of silence and vague phrases. Don't let anyone take advantage of your ability to think clearly. Protect your boundaries. Trust your instincts. And remember that manipulation doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. So, let's be honest with each other. When you're not sure if someone is trying to manipulate you through what they are not saying, trust yourself. You're far more capable of seeing the truth than you think. And once you do, You can step out from the shadows of doubt into the light of clarity, free from the control of those who think they can pull the strings without you noticing. Don't let the silence speak for them. Speak up for yourself. I hope this helps someone today. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.